Hey kids, it's Mr. Klein. You ever get confused between LCM and GCF in math? Least common multiple, greatest common factor. They're easy to confuse because they both have common in them. And when we're talking about least common multiple, we actually mean numbers that are greater than the ones we're working with, and that has least in there. And then greatest common factor, we're actually looking for numbers that are less than the ones we're working with. But here's a little mnemonic that might help. So, greatest common factor. If we remember, the G and the F, they could stand for ground floor. We're looking for numbers that are beneath or that help make up the ones we're working with. And LCM could stand for list more. So ground floor, GCF, list more, LCM. What would that look like? Let's say we've got to find the GCF of 8 and 12. Okay, we think ground floor. Let's see, ground floor of 8, we are going to take that and list some numbers underneath it that help make up, that are the factors of 8. Notice how it's beneath the 8, so ground floor. Also, you may have learned to create a factor tree, which is beneath the number we're working with here. A factor tree of 12 would look like this. We prime factorialize it there. And what about list more? Well, if we're working with 8 and 12, and we're trying to find the LCM, we just remember, well, that means list more. So we have 8. We're going to list more. The next multiple of 8 is 16, and then 24, and 32, and 12. We list more. List the multiples are 24 and 36. And we've got a least common multiple. There would be others, but that's the least common multiple. So GCF, ground floor, LCM, list more.